This planet may seem like a Tatooine without the Jawas and Tusken Raiders, but there's more to it than meets the eye. In today's video, I'm going to be uncovering all of the basic information on one of the new planets The Force Awakens introduces, Jakku. This will be the first of 4 videos detailing all of the new worlds seen in Episode 7. So without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, Jakku is located in the Inner Rim. The terrain is mainly desert and filled with occasional buttes, which are isolated hills with steep sides and flat tops. There are also areas known as the Sinking Fields in the Goazin Badlands that can swallow up large objects into the sand, which includes Finn and Poe's TIE fighter they used to escape the First Order. The air is breathable for humans, and even though the desert planet is very hot like Tatooine, the planet has only one sun compared to Tatooine's 2. Some of the indigenous species include a variety of named species with no images associated to them, which include the Bloggin, the Naja, and the Night Watcher worm. All these species have been introduced in the canon books, but just haven't been expressed in the cinema yet. One species that is seen in Episode 7 is the Wookie. These beasts were used on Jakku by the Tito people to assist their ability to scavenge parts in the desert world. The Titos gave the Wookie a variety of implants to make them better scavenging creatures, which include armor and optical instruments. The Wookie were walking tanks and are probably one of my favorite new aliens from The Force Awakens. A Tito and his beast attempted to steal BB-8 early on in Episode 7 until Rey ripped the trap from the droid's body. Wookie are also rideable in Disney Infinity 3.0 and ride similarly to a bantha. In addition, Magnite, Burite, and Kessium are the primary exports on Jakku. At the moment, there are not a lot of significant events that have occurred on Jakku outside the events in the movie. But one large incident not seen in The Force Awakens is the Battle of Jakku. After the Battle of Endor and the destruction of the second Death Star, the Imperial forces retreated to Jakku to a hidden weapons facility. About a year later, the New Republic was able to locate the former Empire's regrouped units. A massive battle erupted, and the New Republic advanced and took the enemy facilities. In the newest Star Wars Battlefront game, you can play in the Battle of Jakku and experience the battle firsthand. Because of this battle and the wreckage that was left on the surface, scavenging began to bring aliens to Jakku to make a quick profit off the advanced technology left in Star Destroyers, AT-ATs, and other Imperial vehicles. The majority of time spent on Jakku in The Force Awakens was in Nima Outpost, which was created after the Battle of Jakku specifically for trading. This area is the location of the trading post owned by Unkar Plutt, but was originally set up by Nima the Hutt, before she was killed by a bounty hunter after establishing the outpost. This is where Rey traded her scavenges from the Star Destroyer graveyard, and also where the First Order attempted to retrieve BB-8. The first time Jakku is seen in cinema is at the settlement of Twinal in the Kelvin Ravine. Kylo Ren invades the settlement and slaughters the people living there in search of the map to locate Luke Skywalker. Twinal was a part of a chain of settlements called the Sacred Villages, and all of the villages consisted of members of a religion called the Church of the Force. In the description will be a link to the video about who Poe Dameron was talking to in the beginning of The Force Awakens, and who those people were before the massacre occurred. Other locations on Jakku include Cratertown and Riskiti, but were not depicted in the most recent Star Wars film. In The Force Awakens, I greatly enjoyed my time seeing the vast landscapes and all of the Imperial destruction on the planet. It is an interesting world that I feel will be used like Tatooine in the first 6 Star Wars films, as a central location for many plots and ties for the main characters. Now, for the Star Wars trivia question of the week. Last week's question was, what was the age of Jabba the Hutt when he was killed by Princess Leia? The correct answer is C. Jabba was 600 years old, fairly young compared to Yoda's 900-year-old standing. This week's question is, what did Luke hope to pick up at Tashi Station? A. The Death Star plans. B. For bacta tanks. C. Power couplings. Or D. Power converters. Come back to watch next week's video to see the answer. If you have any questions that you want to be answered, please leave your ideas in the comments section, and if you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.